Hey everybody, it's Brad.
And I'm Christa.
With the Big Family Homestead. Okay, here's the thing. If you're watching this video, and I haven't told her what we're talking about.
Uh-oh.
It's one of those. It's rant day.
Oh no. Is this going to make my blood boil?
I hope not.
Do I need a blood pressure cuff?
Give me some prednisone and a bag of Cheetos. Stat. I have no idea what that means.
I don't eat Cheetos anymore.
Yeah, we're on that special diet. Anyway, so why I said I hope this won't make your blood boil, and I hope this won't make your blood boil. I hope this is a thought-provoking moment, because it does not need to be. It does not need to be. It'll be irritating for people who are unwilling to listen and reason.
Oh.
So if that's you, might as well thumbs down now, because it doesn't really matter to us.
Or just don't even watch.
YouTube deleted them, remember?
Right.
Thumbs down don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
If you're unwilling
Even
to
before
listen and
even
reason.
before it was deleted, it didn't matter.
No. And actually, ironically, the worst rated video we've ever had is still 97% plus.
Positive, yeah.
The worst video. So, here's the scoop. You have to do this, or else this is not going to work. And I do hope that you'll put comments down below. Okay. Remove from your mind Orange Man bad. Forget about Trump. Forget about Biden. And think in terms of medieval lords and serfs. I'm being serious.
I have no doubt.
Because here's the reality. If you think that your side is always right, proof's in the pudding, people. Look at their actions. And that's why I said forget about Trump, forget about Biden, because you've got to expand how they look at you.
Yeah.
You are not them. They have special rules for themselves, don't they?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, they do. Of course they do.
On laptops, and doesn't matter if there's evidence. Forget about those people. I'm just using these as examples, okay? Other people will say horrible things and mean tweets. If you do that, you get thrown off platforms.
Oh, right. When you're actually speaking truth.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. It doesn't go with their narrative, their agenda.
Think along the lines of medieval serfs, lords, kings, right? There are the establishment class, the people that have made it, and you don't ascend to that class unless you marry in, right?
Bingo.
Or they grant you
access.
Privilege. Where else can you not really own land these days? I mean, because let's say that you work your whole life and you buy a house and you spend countless hours fixing up this beautiful place and you love it. And then you pay it off one day and you now don't have a mortgage. Who still owns that land?
You don't.
What happens if you don't pay those taxes?
Yeah, stop paying your property taxes. See what happens.
It's called rent. So if you're not a landowner, and rights and privileges are just kind of things that they allow you to have. Here's a big thing, folks. Rights don't come from Washington.
No.
Rights come from God.
Yep.
And if you think that, let's just say that your side is one of the sides that doesn't like that. They shouldn't have that right. Well, don't kid yourself that someday your rights to have blah, 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 or to do blah, 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 they'll be on the line too. Because we're not them.
Right.
We were supposed to be. That's how this country started out.
Right.
How did we get back here? Now, please remove from your mind the R or the D that's in front of anybody's name for just a second, or an L, or a I choose not to. Forget about that. Listen, it's power and not power. Power and not power. Now, if you're in the tribal mind, what do I mean by tribal mind? Like, my side is always right. So I will always vote for my side, or I'll always side with my side because that's what I've always done. And let me tell you what. I liked Ronald Reagan when I was a kid, when I first started paying attention to politics. Did a lot of great things. Didn't do everything great. If you're not willing to honestly and truthfully look at your side and call out their errors, you're part of the problem. Because they'll just keep doing it. Who voted for high taxes? Who voted for inflation? Who voted for the highest gas that we've seen in a long time? Who voted for food that is almost unattainable? But I bet you wanted everybody to be forced into an electric vehicle. Forget about R's and D's and sides. Power and not power. People push agendas and they will make you do what they think they can get away with. And usually the problem with tribalism is we got half. Half the country says, I don't like it. Half the country says, I'll hold my nose and it'll be okay, even though they don't like it down in their core.
Right.
I mean, how many of you guys voted for unrealistically high gas prices? Because I'm guessing none.
Nobody did. No.
Power and not power. Forget about R's and D's and L's. The real question is, what are you going to do about it? Are you going to go, well, my side? Or are you going to call out error where there's error, whether there's an R or a D or an L?
We need to get off our collective, whats, and start doing something about it. Start speaking up.
Call them out.
Call them out.
Whether there's an R or a D
Exactly.
or an L.
Exactly. Get these elected officials out of office by getting up and getting off of
Get
your
involved.
hoo-ha and getting out there and voting. Start with your local offices.
Run for office.
Run for local office. That's where you guys are going to be able to make the most change, is in the local districts. The federal level,
They're the kings.
they're the kings.
We're the serfs.
We're the serfs. Exactly. They're the lords. Yeah. Right.
And the only way that you ascend is if they grant it to you,
Right.
or you marry in. Well, I know that there's probably people's heads who are melting or already have and have clicked away.
Right.
Those are the people that you can't reason with. And those are the people you should stop trying to assuage. Because if they've made their mind up and their tribe is more important than right and wrong,
That's what
you
it comes
can't
down
argue with them.
to. Yeah. That's what it's coming down
If
to.
their
right
tribe
now.
is more important than what is right and wrong, forget them.
Right.
I mean, politically. As believers, we're still supposed to love them. And I do love them. But you just don't argue with them. Why?
No.
You're banging your head on the wall.
Right.
Don't try to persuade them if they've already... If their tribe is more important than right and wrong,
Forget
love
about
them love them.
it. Love them from afar.
You stay over there, and I'll love you.
Yep.
What do you think, folks? Is your tribe more important than right and wrong?
Nope.
Comments down below. If they're nice, we'll leave them up. You can even disagree.
Yeah, disagree all you want. Just be kind about it.
You don't have to. You don't even. I'll leave them up as long as you're not being nasty.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
And she catches them too, by the way. It's not just me.
Nope. I'll go in there and I'll delete some too. It's not just him.
I meant you read them.
Oh, I read them
too.
and I go in there and I delete them if they're nasty.
If you disagree, that's fine. Just
right.
keep it nice.
Right.
All right. Bye-bye, kids.
Bye.